Just when we thought we were done with One Direction, there's more. Here's a good teaser.
Oh,
coming up at the end of November, at the time of this recording, or very early December, we did get a pledge. For the This Is Us. Is that what it's called? This Is Us. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
This Is Us movie. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't cheap.
Yeah. So Celeste, bless her heart, she paid for the whole movie, and she paid well. So there you go. This Is Us movie is coming out on our channel. If you want to watch it free, join our Twitch. If you want to watch it free, join our free Patreon as well. So you can join our Patreon for free. I should make that clear. It's a bit of a plug. One Direction is big on our channel. So let me make this clear too. Join our Patreon as well. You get some free perks when you join our Patreon. There is a free version of it. And sometimes we post some freebies there. But if you miss the live streams, unfortunately, you got to be a paid member. So that's how it works. Okay. Anyways, so today's request, though, is in the One Direction world, of course. It's One Direction's unreleased track. It's called Totally Pick Your Poison. And this was during the Made in the AM sessions. It's an unreleased track. It's from PB. Thank you, PB. And PB wanted to say that Louis is highlighted the song, number one.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then number two, yes, PB does not stand for peanut butter, but we can still call them Peanut.
Peanut.
Okay.
Hello, Peanut.
Okay. All right.
Peanut brittle.
Peanut brittle. Yes. All right. Ready?
But there he is.
Drink it up and enjoy it. Pick your
I love how people throw those in because it doesn't change.
Yeah.
YouTube, I love that.
I don't know in this song. Don't come at me.
Don't come at me. It's funny. No offense to the person that made that lyric video, because Nathan and I, who've done tons of these videos, audio, the only thing YouTube cares about is the audio. You can put anything you want on there saying, I don't, One Direction, you can take all the money. It doesn't matter what you say or do. It's the audio. That's all they care about. Okay. Anyways, we just know from our experience. Okay. Yeah.
As
please,
far as
that's why
video
we're here.
goes, I like the fact that they put the picture up with the lyrics for who was singing. I think that's if you're new to the One Direction crowd and your ears are not finely tuned.
Oh, I appreciated that.
Of each one of them. That actually helped, regardless of how old or whether they got the time right from the right era, blah, blah, blah. I still think it was a good kind of shout out to people who don't have a clue.
Yeah. For me, Nathan, you and I are very similar. That I agree with you completely. That was one of the comments, and maybe people watching it felt that way. That's not what they look like at that. That's fine. I don't care either. Even if they just put the name Liam, Harry, Louis. I just like knowing who was singing each part, so I appreciated that. So thank you to the person who made that video and who did that part for sure.
So clearly a Louis centric song. Like obviously this was
the longest singing.
He had the chorus like 3 or 4 times. There was like a tiny little Nile bridge, and like the littlest Harry part, and then
Zayn was nowhere.
It's not. It's a bit of a poppy song, so it has that kind of a generic kind of a sound to it, and I can see why maybe this one got pushed to the bottom of the pile because it probably sounded like other songs too much that they've done, but it still had a good vibe. Like it wasn't anything. It sounded like a One Direction song. If you said this is a One Direction, I said it absolutely sounds like a One Direction. Some of the criticisms that came up, I agree with. Mainly that like whatever vocal processing they're doing, I agree with that. It does have that feel like they sound very similar, and maybe that's why I appreciated the pictures, because otherwise it would have been harder to distinguish who was singing what.
Fair.
But all in all, not a bad song. I wasn't bored by it. I know that there's been better ones that we've really enjoyed. So.
I'm going to come a little bit hot. I think I'm coming a little bit hot in a good way. I really enjoyed that song. I thought it was.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was one of their better songs I've listened to, and I don't know. I tend to agree. Maybe if I was a producer, I might have tightened it up a little bit at the end. I think it could repeated just a tad. I might have maybe eliminated one of the choruses, sure. But I loved the chorus with Louis, of course. But now you just said it was a great chorus. I actually enjoyed all the parts. I like Liam's part a lot. I thought his part was really cool. I think if I was the producer, I might have changed the sound a little bit. I might have given it a little bit more. I don't think it's a finished track. I think it's part of the problem. If it's unreleased, I don't know how finished it is. I think they could have maybe changed the vocal effects a little bit, or they could have pumped up the bass a little bit, or who knows. But the point is, I actually quite enjoyed that song. I think for a One Direction song and the time that it came out and how old they were and all that good stuff, they wouldn't write that today as solo acts, but I think for a boy band song, sharing the vocal work, that's actually a good example of sharing the song. I think, and I think they should maybe have done that more. Maybe they did, sorry, I shouldn't say this, but I like that Louis had the most and Niall only had a little bit. And I wonder how many other songs they did that, where some people took a back seat. I think that's okay to do that. The Beatles did that a lot, right? To be like, oh, this is a George song, this is a Paul song, but then you'd hear John just for a little bit in one part. And so I like that it was okay that there was more than that. Didn't have to be divided by 4 equally.
Right.
Yeah. I actually quite enjoyed the song. I thought it was well done. A fun pop, harmless song. Maybe it's one that would tire easily. Maybe that's part of
you would.
Yeah. And maybe, you know what I mean by that? That might be why One Direction fans maybe don't like it as much today or something. But I think it's a very easy song to get into. I think if you were to show somebody that song who's never heard One Direction before, they could listen to that song and think, oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
But some songs, as we've heard, or as you and I have experienced in our own life, any song that's sometimes easy to get into can also fade very quickly. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how this one's received. It's funny how if I even give a hint of that I didn't like gush over the song, we get downvotes for song.
The One Direction fans are passionate. We get that. We've told the truth about things and we get in trouble for it.
All right. Thanks, everybody. And if you want to see a whole lot more of our One Direction journey, I'd start at the beginning.
We done?